Hello, everybody. We have some breaking news. Lil Nas X might serve jail time. It's pretty serious. Also, I made some comments when I last reported on Lil Nas X that might not actually, I'm gonna have to take them back. I'm gonna have to take them back because I've learned some new information. So let's get right into it. So, just what seems to be moments ago, TMZ is reporting that Lil Nas X, it's Monday today, August 25th. It is about 2:06 p.m. Eastern time, but TMZ is reporting that Lil Nas X spent all weekend in jail and he's been hit with 4 felonies. Let me pull this article up. And why am I looking at TMZ? Well, thankfully, I also do have a variety article we'll take a look at, but TMZ always gets the exclusives. Don't know how. Maybe it's because they pay for articles. Really, I'm not sure. But as you can see here, this was just updated or just published today at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So that's about an hour ago. It came out. Lil Nas X hit with 4 felonies, attacking and injuring cops. So, first things first, this is the video that we did watch last time that I reported on this story whenever it had just broken, the news had just broken that he had gotten arrested. And I had said some things which I do stand by in some ways, but now I have more information. I had said some things like, "Okay, but what's so bad about this? Like, it is LA. Have y'all seen Bianca Censori? Like, have y'all seen I mean, maybe he should get out of the street. I do understand you shouldn't be walking in the street, but he was wearing clothes, his drawers were clean. It really wasn't that much different than what you might see on a stage or a music video. It's just kind of like, get it out of the street or whatever." Well, girl, no, he was butt naked. Okay, I did not know that. He was butt naked. Well, he was butt. He was buck and naked. Okay. It says Lil Nas X is now facing years in prison because the LA County District Attorney has charged him with 4 felonies, including battery with injury on a police officer. TMZ broke the story. The Old Town Road rapper was naked on Ventura Boulevard in the San Fernando Valley when cops were called. They say when they confronted him, Lil Nas X charged the officers, like charged at them, I guess, and presumably injured at least 3 of them. Come on, no way a naked man hurt 3 cops. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I wasn't there. They should release the body camera footage. We'll see if they do that. He was also hit with a felony charge for resisting a cop. The rapper was held without bail over the weekend until he could appear before a judge, which happened this morning. It just happened, like in the last couple hours at the time of the recording of this video. He's set to be arraigned later today, so I don't know if he's even been arraigned yet. So far, bail has not been set, but that should happen when he is arraigned. When cops arrested him, they thought he was on substances, so they took him to a hospital, and they might have said conservatorship or jail. They might have said 5150. He might have not actually been on anything. I really don't know. A lot of y'all were speculating maybe they're trying to so-called Britney Spears him, which wouldn't in any way surprise me. Wouldn't in any way surprise me because it is the way that they take control over these artists. However, I am happy to hear that they did take him to jail instead of a hospital, because at least in jail, you can say, "I want to talk to my lawyer." You can't say that in a hospital. At least in jail, you can say, "I'm not speaking with you," and they can't inject you with drugs of their choosing, or they're not supposed to. I think they actually still do that. But my point is, you really don't have any rights left whenever you go into these asylums, and now they're just making them even more and more common. But look at this part right here, TMZ says. They may be actually trying to Britney Spears this man, because they are, what do they have, CCTV footage of him? They've gone and requested, what is this? Where'd they get this ring camera footage? Where'd they went and collected surveillance footage, the CCTV? Like, where is this footage from? Where is the footage from? Why does TMZ have it? Look, TMZ obtained video from the day before he was arrested. Well, hold on. The day before he was arrested, y'all are already looking at footage of him from these random surveillance CCTV. But like, where are these cameras set up? TMZ obtained video. Who sent it to them? Where Lil Nas X was acting erratically outside of a West Hollywood hotel. So here's the footage where he's allegedly acting erratically. And I guess he wasn't acting erratically enough to get him in that 5150 on that day. But then he apparently went to some type of party or something. He got messed up somewhere walking down the street in his drawers. Look, this is the day before he was arrested. No volume. What's so erratic? He's prancing. He's okay. So what? What's erratic about this? This is, look, who gave this? Who gave TMZ? What spook in Hollywood? What in the Corey Gamble? The Corey Gamble, what's that other one's? Harvey Pasternak hell is this surveillance job? Where is he? How did they get this footage? How did TMZ get this lobby footage at a restaurant? Look at the bottom, restaurant DVR, lobby. How did TMZ get this footage? This is a setup. That being said, you cannot act a fool and not expect the cops to show up. Okay. I think it was a set. I think it was a setup. I think it was a setup. I think he was set up. I think this is a setup. TMZ obtained video the day before his arrest where he was acting erratically. What I mean, what's so erratic? I mean, okay, he's taking a sip. He's sitting. Oh, look how erratic this man is acting, y'all. Look at the erratic behaviors of this man. Oh my God, can you believe that? He shouldn't even be allowed in public. Oh, he's unbuttoning 2 buttons. God forbid. God forbid he unbuttons 2 buttons. Again, y'all, this is why these people win Grammys, is it not? Wasn't he in a pair of drawers doing a lap dance on the devil for his coming out? I mean, we were Old Town Road Wranglers on my booty. Nobody's making fun of that, but he can't sit in it. What's erratic here? He took his shirt off as hot as the devil's butt crack over there in California right now. He can't take his shirt off in a private life. Look, he put it back on to leave. What is so erratic? Checking himself. I mean, Megan Thee Stallion couldn't be bothered to check herself that day at the Kylie Jenner pool party. Where's the erratic behavior? Well, again, he's walking down the street with his shirt off. I'm not going to be doing it. But this is why these people win Grammys. What I'm wondering, who's he in a fight with? Whose record is he about to break? Whose label is he about to leave? Whose contract is he up for renegotiation for and with? That's really what I'm wondering here. Okay. I think he was set up. I think someone gave him substances and let him loose on the streets. I think he got picked up. I don't know what happened with those cops. I'm not saying he didn't do what he's accused of doing, but that doesn't mean it still can't be a setup. It does look like they're Britney Spearsing him. So I actually agree with whoever it was that put that comment in my comment sections. I do think they are Britney Spearsing him, but the question is why and who is they? Why and who is they? Just to be very clear, I don't actually think or have any reason to believe it's Corey Gamble or Harley Pasternak or Harvey, whatever his damn name is. But I do have a lot of suspicions as to why and how it is that Harvey Levin got access, or I should just say TMZ, whoever it was over there at TMZ, got access to this private lobby footage one day before he was ultimately arrested. And now it does appear that they are throwing the book at this man. The videos and the footage that I have seen, again, I have not seen the body camera. I have not seen him interacting with the cops. And if he did what he is accused of doing, shame on him. But I don't trust the LAPD, period. I'm sorry. That's just where I am with it. I don't trust them. They're not transparent. Whenever they do stuff wrong, they're not accountable. So I just don't trust them. I don't trust them. And for that reason, I'm going to keep an open mind here. I'm going to keep a lookout on this story. He's supposed to be arraigned today. I guess he hasn't even been arraigned yet. He might be being arraigned like right now. Let's check out this Variety article. Hold on. This is from today as well. This one is from about 30 minutes ago. Lil Nas X charged with 4 felonies, including assaulting a police officer. He's been charged with 4 felonies following his arrest last Thursday. So they kept him in jail Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Woo! He's in trouble. Spotted wandering Ventura Boulevard in Los Angeles in his underwear and cowboy boots. But then TMZ is saying he was naked. The artist, whose real name is Montero Hill, was charged with 3 counts of battery against a police officer, 1 count of resisting an executive officer. He's currently being held without bail and is scheduled to be arraigned in front of Judge Sarah Ellenberg and Van Nuys, however y'all say that, today. That's when bail may be determined. Following reports of his arrest, the LAPD initially did not name him directly, but confirmed to Variety that an incoherent, nude man was taken into custody and hospitalized around 5:50 in the morning. TMZ released footage showing Lil Nas X walking in the street in the middle of the night and later published footage of him fully nude while rapping Nicki Minaj verse from Monster. With a bad bitch that came from Sri Lanka. LAPD had responded to calls and complaints early Thursday morning of a naked man acting erratically in the street. He was arrested for battery of an officer and was transferred to a hospital on suspicion of a potential OD prior to, and I took issue with this too, because from what I understand of what is an OD, somebody needs to be incoherent, like not talk, like you can't be up dancing and prancing. That's just how, that ain't OD'd. Prior to his arrest, Lil Nas X made several random Instagram. Oh, the Britney Spears of it all, y'all. God forbid somebody post something on Instagram. Oh my God. Oh my God. The criminality of it all. Do not post things on Instagram in a free country. That's not allowed. That's against the rules. He made random Instagram posts. How dare he? After erasing content. Oh my God. How dare? How freaking dare? He deletes some stuff on his Instagram. Doesn't this like literally the Britney Spears script? On Wednesday, he posted several song snippets as well as pictures of the inside of his home. One of the posts featured him in the same white cowboy boots he was wearing in Thursday's strut through the street. Now, this isn't for me to be saying something's not going on, something might be wrong. He might be dealing with some stuff. I mean, that could be the case. But they got a call for a naked man in the street, and then he ends up with 4 felonies, charging and injuring 3 cops and battery. That's just not the behaviors that he was exhibiting in that video that I saw. I just wanted to update y'all on that, and I did want to let y'all know there has now actually been footage come out of him, like, you know, with absolutely no clothes on, which is not what we saw in the original reporting here that I did on the channel. So I did want to update y'all on that. I mean, it looks like he hasn't even been arraigned yet, so stay tuned for more. That's all I had for this one. In the meantime, facts ain't defamation. Love you, Minnie K. Bye.